So we have to go to the mask editor and first of all, you have to clear the mask. That's important because you have just to select the area we just want to work with the mask. So something like that maybe. Alright, now we can just go to the mask editor and play a little bit with the settings. So you have down here on the position gradient, if you just open it up, you can go down to top to bottom, and there you have some things to change if you want to. If you just go down with that, you have a lot more of the stuff in here, but I think that's good so far. So maybe we're going into the mask builder so we see what's doing. In here we need only our mask editor, and let's see if we go down with the balance. As you see, it's doing something, but we have to go from the bottom to the top. So the white area has to be on the bottom. So we have to crank this a little bit down here. You can do that in the position gradient. If you just change it, you see if you're going to 1, it's going up. If you go down, it's going to the bottom. But we have just to go inside, and there you have this top to bottom. And in here you can just change it to, or you go to the balance and the contrast here. And there you can just change that in the way you want it. So something like that maybe. Alright, we have our dirt area down here, that's fine. So we're going just to change the color. We're going to add the reference color, so just pick the eyedropper tool and go in here. And now we are good. Let's see how it's looking so far. So maybe a little bit more in the dark area. So like that. And it's matte, so it's popping a little bit out. We're going to use our height here. So go a little bit up with the height slider. Don't worry about this error here. We are going just to resolve that in a second. Alright, we have our mud here. And we're good on this side. So what else we can just do in here? Maybe, let's see, maybe some wood popping a little bit more out here. Let's just copy this color peeling here. I'm going to call the second one color peeling 2. And in here we are going just to determine which area has to be fairly completely off of the paint. So on the color peeling 1 add a white mask, and on the color peeling 2 add a black mask. So go to the color peeling 1, and up here we have to be on 0. So I want up here to be fairly just the whole thing without color on the side here. So maybe like that. And we need just to add here the same thing. Just go in. And now we can just go into the folder and search for your overall color. And in here you can change the grunge paint. So maybe we are going to use another, one. So let's use maybe the same we have just used earlier. So generator and edge. So we have this edgeware here, and with this edgeware we can just do the same thing. The color has to be more sharpened than the other one, and in here you can go up with that. So maybe like that. Alright. But on this area we need more of the dirt. So I'm going to recall this overall color 2 mask. So let's see if it's just doing in the right, yeah, it's doing the right one. In this folder we are going to add another fill layer for more dirt. So dark dirt spots, it's fine. Add a black mask on this area, and in here we are going to use maybe this soft dirt. Let's try it. So let's see, for the color we are going to be completely black, and let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. So obviously we need up here some more dirt layer, so I'm going to just copy this one and put it on top of the planks dirt, but below of the planks muddy. So we can just play a little bit with that one too. So like that. And we just want to, I just want to do some randomness here. So maybe this too. And now it's a matter of playing a little bit with the settings, so how it's how you like that. Good. So for that I'm going to be a little bit more on the wear level. So let's see if we just put the dark spots on top of the muddy, maybe would be better, so it's not too bright down here. Alright, not bad so far. So the planks muddy is going to be around all the building. So just assign them. Perfect. So add a folder, call it color house final, and just drag and drop the whole thing in here. So we can just take that and put them on the other layer. So obviously we have to do here some major changes. So let's see, first of all, the muddy thing here is going to be only on that side here. So 3 planks, and the same thing on the back. So the back is driven by planks 1, I think. Yep. So just do the same thing here. So planks muddy. Alright, the upper side looking good so far. It's not bad. So we have to do some major changes. Obviously we have here the area that has to be on another color, so we are going to change that. But first we are going to fix this arrow here. So it's very easy. Just go in planks 1 and find the layer it's driving. So it's that layer here, the color peeling 1. Go in here, and on the base, I think, yeah, the base, just take the base here, call this maybe 0, copy and paste that, call it 90 the copy, and on the base 1 add a white mask, on the base 90 add a black mask, and on the white mask we have just to exclude that area, and on the 90 just include it, but don't forget we have just to go to rotation and rotate it by 90 degrees, and we're good to go. Alright, so this arrow is done. Let's see, now we have to fix this area here. So I think that area is driven by this too, yes, so just exclude it here on all the layers. So this one is not driving that, so the dark spots is driving here. And another thing you can do is just to add here a white mask and do the deselection of that area. So maybe it's just a little bit faster to do that. So We're going to do the same thing on planks 3, so the sides, add a white mask on the folder and just exclude the area here. Obviously that wood too. Alright, so in here we are good. So we just need to, let me see, add the same thing on planks 1. So for that area here, but I don't think, no, I just had it copy and paste it from the other side. I think it's that one, just copy that and paste it in here. So don't put that on the top, put it on the bottom so we can just work with that. I'm going to clear the mask and now we can just select the areas we want to, but we have just to rotate that. So let's do this quick. Good, we need our barricade here, so I'm going to copy that too. Alright, let's do this area in here. So let's see, we have this color peeling on that side, so just add them here. Oh, we have to go to door and window. Yeah, door and window. So let's do it here. Let's just do the window. So the window has to be like a real window, so we need to change our shader. So go to this button here and under the ASM metal rough we have to change it to PBR metallic roughness with alpha blending. Just change that. And if you go to the layers, we have a smart material that's shipped with Substance Paint. It's called Glass Visor. Just drag and drop it in here. And you see we can just see through a little bit of to the object, but if you just open it up and go to your base, you have the opacity channel here. And down here you can change the opacity of the window. If you go to 1, it's doing nothing, but if you go down, it will be translucent, as you can see here. So maybe not too much. And we're going just to change our color to a gray or something like that. And you see all the thing here is just a window and we don't want that, so just add a black mask and take the parts you want to be a window. Alright, so we have our window here. We need to do the same thing up here, so just copy that, go to planks 2. I think it was planks 2, no, it was in the window 2, okay. So stay in the window and just select the area you want to. So if you do that like that, you see you have the problem because you have to just model the inside, but I don't really want that, so I'm going up with the opacity, so it's not really a problem if someone is seeing through, but you have here this wood, that's good enough, and yeah, up here it's fine. So we have to change a little bit the roughness, and we're good with the windows. So alright, what else we can do? I think up here we are done so far. So we have our door here, so the door is the same thing, just this white peeling effect on that. Oh, up here we have the things to do. Alright, so let's do now this wood here. Maybe we are going to use the same thing, the same color peeling, but I just wanna slightly change some settings here. So I'm going to obviously go to the right one, sorry, wood beam, and in here we have just the color peeling 1 and 2. Let's see what's doing here. So I think that would be here the area. Okay, that is that one, and that's the one on the bottom. All right, so we have here this wood raft. That's good. So I'm going to delete the first one. We're going to copy and paste the second one again. Clear the mask, and I'm going to select all the area we just want to paint in. So that would be these beams here, these big beams. And I think, oh, on the back side, obviously, we have here this area. And I think we are so far good here. All right, so let's build that up. Let's see, maybe we are going to use for the generator type, another generator. So let's see, we have here this mask editor. So we can use maybe the same we have just used earlier. So this edgeware, so right click at generator, and the generator has to be the edgeware, metal edgeware. And there you can just do some nice stuff in here. So let's see, maybe invert it. So let's see, we have here in the middle the color, that's fine. And on the side it's going on. It's going away. And if you don't like the dots here, you can always go to the paint layer and just erase them. So like that. So we have here in the middle this nice clean area. It's a little bit better maybe with some fall off. Alright, perfect. I just want the same amount of dirt from these planks here on the top. So I'm going just to copy some layers here. So we need this planks dirt, I think. No, that's the wrong one. This dark spots, yeah, that one we need. Just copy that and paste it in the right layer. So obviously it's a little bit too much, so just go in here in the dirt amount and go a little bit down with the setting. Alright, that is good. So I want some dirt on the door, so just copy that again and put it in the right layer. Alright, I think we can just do the same thing on the door and window, on this frames here. So we have the same amount of dirt on all our objects here. Alright, it's going to be really good so far. So the last thing we need is just our roofs here. So we have our metal roof. So let's see. Oh, it's not the last thing we have to do here, the pump station. But the concrete, I think it's a little bit too dark, heavy here. Some dirt going on. Yes, we have some dirt going on here. Maybe it's a little bit too strong. Alright, so let's see. So let's do first of all our metal roof. We're going to copy the peeling effect of the front here, because we are going to do some rust area. So let's see, we need first of all this color peeling white, I think. Yeah, we have here only the spots. Oh, we need this color house final, so we are going to copy that, and we have to go to metal parts and roof. I'm going to delete this layer. So it's not bad at all, but you see we have here some fibers going on, so we are going to just delete the fiber in here. So it's the base, just delete them. for all our color peeling. Alright, so we have our base. It's a little bit too dirty maybe, so we have to just go a little bit down with the dirt. That overall dirt is good. Dirt, the dirt spots is good. The dirt overall is good. The planks dirt is doing nothing, so we can just delete that. The muddy is doing nothing, we can delete that. The dark spots is a little bit too much, so just go down with the dirt level. Alright, we can now go back to our color peeling one. So just delete the other one, we need just one. And in here we need some base, so maybe if you search for metal, we can just add here some metal, let's see. So maybe this metal rust, so just drag and drop it on top of all, but let's see. So we need to just build that a little bit different. So first of all, we are going to, or maybe just leave that like that, that's not bad. So we need a base. We're going to use maybe some smart material. So it is steel scratch. Yeah, it's not too bad, it's too shiny. So we have to search for the roughness. So we have here this parameter, normal intensity, here the roughness value. Just go up with that. So not too much because I just want this glowing effect on the side here. Let's see how we can just create our rust in here. So it's every time the same thing we have to do. We have our color peeling, and in the color peeling we have our base. So I'm going to call this base, so we are the same layout like the other. And with this grunge, as you can see here, we are going to drive our rust down here. So we have to swap this color here with the rest. We are going just to find our rust. So we have this rust, metal rust here. We're going to drag and drop it over the peeling for now, the paint peeling. And as you can see now, we have it on the complete area here. So first of all, we're going just to tile them a little bit more. And the second thing we have to do is to add a black mask. In the black mask, we can just reference to our anchor point. So go to add fill, and under the grayscale, add your anchor point. And for now it's inverted, so go to invert, and we have it inside. So, alright, that's a little bit how we want to, but we don't want it completely on this inner side here. So we have to clamp it a little bit. To do that, the same thing, add a filter. We need our high pass. So add the high pass filter. And with the high pass, as you can see, we can just do it on the side here. So if I just go up, you see what's doing, but it's not exactly what we want. So we have to add a level here to crank them a little bit up, to crank it a little bit more. So we're going into the face, into the mask, and now we can determine where we just want our rust. So I want it inverted inside here. So let's see, I think we have to do the white spot, not completely sure. So now it's on the side. Alright, we have to go on this side here. So let's see if we just activate the material, what's doing. Alright, so yes, we need the white area on these spots here. So let's go down with the high pass, and now we can go up with the levels here, so like that. And now we have our rust on the spot here. So if you want some more rust going on, just go with the slider. Just go with the slider of the high pass a little bit more, and you're like that. Alright, we have now finished our metal roof here, and as you can see we have the same thing we have to do the same thing on the wood roof, but we have here a little bit of a problem because we have this UV mask, this UV map layered a little bit in the wrong way, so we have just to adjust that, but we are doing that soon. So the metal part here is finished. Alright, let's just resolve this problem here with that area. So we have to go back to Blender and just open up that for a second. So I'm going to open up another time the UV editor, and in here we can just change that a little bit. So I have quickly to activate that display stretch, and that's it. So let's see. We have our main part here. So that is the metal roof and this part here. And the rest here is the normal the wood roof here. So we are going just to unwrap it. So we have it now here. I'm going to just unhide all. In Packmaster 3 it's important that you have fixed scale and rotation enabled, so we can just pack it another time, but with the same size of the roof, and we are good. So I'm going to just take all except for the pump station and export that as FBX. We are going to open up Marmoset again, so we can just rebake our maps, and as you can see we have here some changes, and up here that's good. And we have just to bake two maps here, so it's the metal parts and the rest we don't need, so just deselect them for now and just bake them. Good, we are done. Up here we have some other problems, I think. Yeah, we have here some problems going on, so let's see what's happening here. Okay, in some case here we have the problem that the high poly is different than the low poly. I don't know why that happened, but it's a little bit off, I think. So let's see why. So I'm going just in the high poly, and we're going to select our roof, and we have the array modifier here, so we have just to, let's see, okay, we have just to adjust this value here. Alright, we are good now. So I'm just export the high poly. So select all of the high poly and just export it as FBX. So let's just reload for a second. Alright, it's reloaded, so we can just hide the high again, and we are going to bake them. So we have another problem here. That's causing because we have the low a little bit messed up. So I think we have just to readjust the triangulation here. It's on all of them. Yeah, it's on all of them. So we need to adjust for a second here this things here. So let's try the other way. So one of them is good. It's only the other one. So we are going to just that every time if it's going in this direction. Okay, so I'm going to select the edge on the left side. It's causing some problems for us, so I'm going to delete that, and now we can just do the same thing, the same edge on that side here.